After all the hard work, lots of brainstorming, and a profound experience in 3 weeks of training program, can we loudly applaud for all the interns? This is for all the interns and the mentor. It's my utmost honor and to welcome all the members. There is somebody whose mic is not muted. Can we please check? Okay. We have amongst us Miss Aparna Sahai, a retired civil servant and an activist, championing the cause of gender equality, good governance, and sustainable development. She has her specialization in environment, gender, education, and governance. Currently, she is serving as secretary, Sandhan, which is Society for Study of Education and Development, a technical resource institution with pan-India presence. He's also a chairman of Sara and Manthan, which is an NGO in Rajasthan involved in critical action for rural advancement through natural resource management. A hearty welcome, ma'am. Accompanying her, we have Dr. Jyoti Bajaj. Jyoti Bajaj is a gold medalist, special educator from Lady Irwin College, Delhi University, and gold medalist physiotherapist from Kurukshetra University. He's working as a special educator and counselor with DPS Rohini since last 5 years. She excels in promoting mental health awareness and training and has conducted several training programs, webinars, and interactive sessions with students, parents, and teachers on the subject. It's a pleasure to have you with us, ma'am. Thank you so much, respected jury, for sparing your valuable time for us. Okay, coming back to our team, we have team Energicians. Am I right? Am I calling it right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm saying it with a lot of energy because the name says it all. With they will be sharing their ideas on the topic energy flows where attention goes. The team is mentored by Arpita Nagpure. We have candidates Anusha Bhaduria from Delhi, Divyanshi Agarwal, Uttar Pradesh, Neonika Gupta, Haryana, Vanshika Sharma from Delhi, Kritika Mishra, also from Delhi. Now I request the team to please come forward and kindly start the presentation. The best.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. So good evening to one and all present here. This is Arpita Nagpure, team mentor. So first of all, thank to all Anand Global Foundation and of course, our very warm welcome to our jury members. We are here with the 15 days of hard work and my team has been the best with me. So I'm giving my team the opportunity to start. So we are Energicians. Rest you all with the presentation. Over to you, team. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for that, dear mentor. So let us begin. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their right names. Keeping the same in mind, we came up with our team name, Energertion. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I present to you my brilliant team. First up, we have our mentor, Miss Arpita Nagpure. She was our flashlight, motivating us throughout. Then there's me, Divyanshi Agrawal, the team representative. We have with us our IT head, Vanshika, who edited the entire movie using her expertise. We have our creative head, Neonika Gupta, who helped us in the overall summarization of the presentation. Our research head, Anusha, without whose help we would not have been able to learn so much about the topic. And finally, we have Kritika Mishra, who helped write reports, survey analysis, and so much more. Now, first and foremost, I would like to thank Anand Global Foundation along with YWCA for providing us this extraordinary opportunity, and especially Ms. Deepa Chaudhary as well as Ms. Aarti Girdhar. We would again express our gratitude to our beloved mentor, Ms. Arpita Nagpure. Our next appreciation goes to our entire team for working so hard along with our family, friends, relatives, and each and every individual who helped fill our survey forms. The presentation flow will go like this, starting from what is energy to what is flow to how they're interrelated. Talking about energy psychology, moving on to neurological attention. Here comes our hero, survey analysis. Then we'll talk about impacts of positive and negative energy. Finally, we'll give you solutions on how to focus better. We will validate our survey by using historical examples from the past. And lastly, the mentor's view. Over to you, Vanchika.
So let's begin with energy. What does it mean? Energy has an important role in psychology. Energy is a concept in some psychological theories. They are a level between biology and consciousness. Although psychological functioning involves thoughts, emotions, chemistry, and neurology, mental energy has been repeatedly compared to or connected with physical quantity energy. So let's move to focus. What's focus? Focus is the ability to concentrate on cues inside or outside of you in a deliberate way. When we are trying to work on something and receives a notification, two parts of our brain are being involved in how to manage our attention.
Thus, here we are presenting our topic in front of you all. That is, energy flows where attention goes. Let's begin with it.
So now you might also be conscious about to know that how energy and attention are interrelated. So let me tell you that actually attention and energy are the aspects of our particular conscious being. Attention is like the play of light that comes in colors and shades and is now dappled in the woods or stronger in the sunlight. We call the experience of power and flow and the reverse of our experience by the word energize. Now I think this is clear how energy and attention are interrelated, isn't it?
I think we still need an example.
Here we have some examples for more clearance of the concept. And see, all of us are aware of Dronacharya's birditis for all the princes, that is Kauravas and Pandavas. At that time, Guru Drona asks all his students that what they can see, to which Arjuna's reply is reflective of his abilities to streamline all his focus towards the goal. Concentration is what we learn from here. Distractions are always going to be there in one form or the other. It takes willpower to not get indulged. Combine the attention with positive energy and willpower, and then be your own Arjuna.
So here, furthermore, we have our second example. What does Tony Robbins say? He says what you focus on what you feel. The power of focus affects your all aspects of your life. You can focus on your goals at work, in your relationships, or on your personal goal like fitness and emotional health. And you can manifest those goals into being. These things will improve your personality and make the way easier to get your goal. Moving on.
Your attention is like the water for your trees of habit. Where it flows, habits grow. So what does it even mean?
का क्या मतलब हुआ?
अरे रुको रुको मैं बताती हूँ चलो एक एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं
ओके ओके
कैन यू सी
अब आप लोग ये खाली जहाज लेके क्या करने वाले हो?
अरे आगे आगे देखो होता है क्या देखो मैं मल्टी टैलेंटेड हूँ तो मैं इस जार का पानी इन तीनों में डालूंगी और देखना सारे भर जाएंगे ऊपर तक
नो दिस इज नॉट द राइट वे. एक बॉटल के पानी को एक ही में डालो.
अरे दिव्यांशी गो अहेड.
है ना भाई चलो करते हैं ये एक्सपेरिमेंट. ओह नो ये जार्स तो भरे ही नहीं देखो.
Let me try, Divyanshi. See, the entire jar got filled. This water is our attention. Where it goes, our energy flows. Similarly, our habits also.
Yes, Vanshika, you are right. Your attention is like the water here. Where it flows, habit grows. Likewise, where it flows, energy grows.
Okay, now we understand. Where energy flows, their attention goes. Now let's talk something about energy psychology.
What does it mean?
Okay, I will tell you. That energy psychology has a combination of tools that can help to ease stress or trauma, enabling people to live life with greater calm and make better choices, regardless of their circumstances. Or we can say that energy psychology comprises a family of methods designed to improve your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well being. So,
Now, growth of energy psychology. Let's compare the historical versus modern methods. Acupuncture involved the use of needles, but now we have tape as acupressure. There we use fingers on our nose, behind our head, and so on in a TAT pose and help relieve stress and so many other things. Then we have reticular activating system versus neuroscience. Then another important technique, that is emotional freedom technique. Now, what does it mean? It says that reliving a traumatic experience and then self-affirming yourself along with sequential tapping. Now, how do you self-affirm? You'll say you remember an embarrassing memory, then you'll say to yourself, even though I embarrassed myself, I accept myself for it and will not beat myself over it. And then we have stop, observe, switch. We'll talk about it later on. And finally, the thought field therapy versus chiropractic. Thought field therapy is also giving sequential tapping in the 12 meridian points along with recollecting a traumatic memory. And finally, psychology. That is what we're doing today.
So let us see some applications of energy psychology. What does this say? This says that application approaches are adapt and integrate easily into most psychotherapy models, healthcare orientations, and models of performance enhancement. Energy psychology approaches are often exceedingly rapid, have little to no adverse effects, are usually experienced as self-empowering, and are easily amenable to self-help protocols.
What is neurological attention?
Hey, don't worry by reading it. In neurological attention, a part of our brain that is this part, which is situated here. This part is the control center for most of the reflective function, such as learning, thinking, decision making, and attention as well. And also controls the relevant parts of visual cortex, whose main function is to receive the sensory input. Now, let me take an example to make it more clear. Just imagine that you and your brother, you both are playing in the ground, and suddenly your brother get injured. You will quickly run to the house and get the first aid box. तो उस टाइम पे ना जो इमेज हमारे माइंड में क्लिक होती है दैट यस हमने फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स को हमारे ड्रॉअर के थर्ड रैक में रखा है वो जो इमेज क्लिक हुई है ना दैट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द न्यूरोलॉजिकल अटेंशन वी पेड अटेंशन टू दीज थिंग्स एंड द prefrontal cortex save the images in our mind. So these are some of the phases where the neurological attention helps us in our daily life. Is it clear?
Yes, perfectly. Thank you, Kritika.
Oh no, I have an exam in 1 week और मैंने तो कुछ पढ़ा ही नहीं मुझे कुछ नहीं आता Please suggest me something.
Don't worry, Vanchika. See your index. You have 14 chapters, right? So if you study 2 chapters per day, you will complete your entire course in 1 week. So by making your long-term goal into short chunks, you can achieve it even more easily.
Yeah, you are right, Divyanshi. I can make short, easy goals to study that entire book. Thank you so much.
So now do you see the importance of short-term goals?
So, as you can see from this example, short-term goals lead to a long-term goal. So let us talk about some short-term goals.
Short-term goals help you find success within a short time, and the experience of success keeps you motivated, while a long-term goal where your benchmark of success will be at a longer time schedule, and hence continuous efforts towards success with the final success yet to come may make you demotivated. If you set a short-term goals that are regularly attainable, you'll be far more likely to stay motivated over time. This focus will not only help you to stay motivated, but also help you to increase your productivity and have you achieving your long-term goals quicker.
Therefore, on the basis of short-term goals, we have conducted a survey to know what people think about the importance of short-term goals.
Anusha, how many responses have we gathered?
Don't you know we have collected 603 responses?
Oh, wow, that's so great.
So, moving further, as you can see in this, the maximum responses were from females from the age group of 14 to 18 years old. हम लड़कियां तो हर चीज में ही आगे हैं, सबसे आगे रहते हैं, क्यों?
हाँ हाँ
और क्या?
So, moving on, our motive of the question. What is our motive of the question? So, the motive of our question is about how people think about their goal planning and how they implement their focus on short-term goals. This, as you can see in this quote, this says we should divide the final target into smaller ones and enjoy those smaller victories. Further,
moving to our first question. Our first question says, do you think energy flows where attention goes is justified? Maximum people felt justified with the statement.
so our second question, what does this say? This says what kind of energy do you feel when you are being paid undivided attention by the listeners? So maximum of the responses are positive energy and the rest of them are says negative energy. So our third question says, do you feel relatively comfortable, safe and confident when you are being heard or being paid attention to? So the maximum responses were yes and the rest of them are no.
Moving further to our next question, it says how you can manage to focus our attention. Maximum people voted by self-tech monitoring, and the second highest scores all of the above, which includes timing, shaving off boredom, take a nap, intentionally set a time, and rest are the options suggested by the people.
Now, how do you feel after binge watching something? So now people say by paying attention to this task, they feel a positive energy and or they feel productive about it. But many people have also said that they feel negative or exhausted and so on, the answer suggested by the people. Then comes what is easier? People have said that changing a bad habit into something positive is way easier than sticking to a bad habit or adopting an even worse habit. So it means that people want to pay attention to positive things in their life. Next, we come on to which one is most preferable to make you feel positive again. People have said that outdoor and indoor activities, especially exercise and yoga, make them feel positive. So if they pay attention to this, they feel a positive energy just bursting out of them. And people have also said reading, seeking attention, and a lot more things. A phrase comes to my mind: all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
So our next question says, how do you teach attentional skills? Maximum people voted by teaching self-monitoring, and the second highest option is all of the above, which includes be clear with your directions, allow wind down, and some other options suggested by the people.
Now, here we have our ninth question. So, how do you improve your attention span? Where the bulk of responses are from the world of meditation, and some people have suggested some more ways. And after that, we have another question, that is, how can you stop your energy to flow in wrong direction? Where the dominating option is cut off the negative influences, and rest of them are suggested by the viewers only.
So our second last question, do you often lose focus on things that you are not interested in? Majority of the people have voted for being neutral, that they sometimes do lose their focus on activities they are not interested in, while many people have also voted for being often, that they lose their focus on things that are not even interesting for them. Our last question says, how do you channel the positive energy for doing something productive? Majority people have voted that they often channelize the positive energy for doing something productive, while many people have voted for being neutral.
So, the love affair between energy and attention is the old one. So, let's talk something about their relationship. Are you all ready for a movie?
Yes, movie time.
Movie
Let's
time.
watch it.
Vidhi won a debate competition.
Congratulations, Vidhi. You are the best debater.
Thank you.
Yes, Vidhi, you should try the state level competition coming up.
GF Sonia, so what if you didn't win? Just don't give up. I believe in you.
I tried so hard, but I won.
The state level competition is coming up. Vidhi and Sonia, you both will represent our.
Why, Sonia? Didn't she lose the last competition?
At least she participated. I believe in you, child.
Yes, Mama, I have faith in her too.
Vidhi is playing badminton instead of practicing for debate.
Hey Vidhi, come, play badminton with me. Let's practice.
Hell, yes.
Good morning, students. I hope that you are practicing. Keep asking me for feedbacks, okay?
Yes, ma'am, I will practice with you every day. My attention will be only on this, nothing else.
Excellent, my dear. Vidhi, are you practicing?
Absolutely, I am.
Meanwhile, Vidhi in reality.
हो जाए क्या करूं मैं मर जाऊं
पानी पी
मेरी कोई फीलिंग नहीं है
हाँ ठीक है पानी पी
तुम्हारी फीलिंग तुम्हारी तो ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕੁੱਤਾ ਟੋਮੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੁੱਤਾ ਕੁੱਤਾ
Vidhi's attention is everywhere. No focus at the main goal. Meanwhile, Sonia. Few days later.
Welcome to the state's hottest debate competition. Who dares to win?
Please, God, please help me out. Don't let my efforts go in vain. I have focused on this only, nothing else. God, please help me out.
All the best, girls. Make your school proud.
In the middle of the competition, Vidhi forgets.
So this is.
मेरी कोई फीलिंग नहीं है
हाँ ठीक है पानी पी
तुम्हारी फीलिंग तुम्हारी तो
So this is.
टोमी साਡਾ ਕੁੱਤਾ ਕੁੱਤਾ
Vidhi forgets her speech. Her mind diverts to other things.
So, this is how we do it, and the opposition prevails.
The competition has been hard, but we have decided the winner, who is Sonia Mishra.
Is it possible?
Hey, I achieved my goal. I got it.
Vidhi, my child. You tried to multitask, dividing your attention everywhere.
Sonia paid attention to only one goal, thus concentrating her entire energy there.
We are Energertion. We bring to you the story of Sonia and Vidhi. Vidhi paid attention to different things, hiding away from her main goal and did not give 100% energy to debating, whereas Sonia gave her maximum attention to her sole purpose of debating, which lead her to focus entire energy on one thing. So we are Energertion, emphasizing on the topic energy flows where attention goes. Thank you.
Wasn't that just mind-blowing?
Yes.
Was a great one.
So
Very
now,
thought-provoking.
exactly, now do you know that multitasking is a negative energy and how greatly it impacts our mind? I think we should see what are the impacts of negative energy now. First of all, we get an unhealthy mindset of being all frustrated every time. Then we become malicious towards people. We self blame others, we victimize ourselves, and then also we become sad and dejected towards life. Then we use negative harsh words and we think that it's looking funny, but actually it is not. And why do we do it? Because we have a low self-confidence. That is why we also want to make the other person feel the same way. That is, we put people down. So these are the impacts of negative energy that we have to do away with.
Hey, what's that?
Hey, what is this?
Did you all get scared by this?
Exactly.
See, this was a negative energy. It attracted your attention towards you. Did it not? Now, do you understand the impact of negative energy?
Yes, we did.
Now we have to see the impacts of positive energy.
Now that we have seen the negative side of the coin, let's see the positive. Every energy has some impact on our mind and body too, and people are not even aware of it. So let us see some positive signs. People are frequently in good health, positive things happens to them and people interact with them quite easily. You experience a great moment of intense gratitude and you have high level of energy. And Divyanshi, what did Headmaster Dumbledore say?
I remember he said, happiness can be found in the darkest of times, only if one remembers to turn on the light.
And this light is a positive energy in room full of negative energy. You become easily creative, inspired, and motivated too.
So now we all know about the impacts. Now let's see some solutions, long-term solutions on how to focus better. The first up comes avoid multitasking. So why to do that? Because we saw it in the experiment, we saw it in the movie, that it sounds wonderful, but actually it is not. Like poor SpongeBob here, he's trying to do everything at the same time. The right option is to pick up one thing, pay attention to it, and then move on to the other. So this is the right way, and what SpongeBob and every one of us may sometimes do is actually wrong, and it tarnishes our focus.
Next method is to make a short list. To-do list is a great idea in principle. Also, we have I really method. Under this method, by managing our things, we pay attention to only one thing at a time, thus concentrating our energy all there respectively. Next come our SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis is also a strategic planning technique. It is used to help a person or organization identify strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats related to their business, competitions, or project planning. Personal SWOT analysis can do the same for an individual in pursuit of their career goals to go ahead for you and what opportunities are present around you now and in your future.
So this slide says that you should start making good decisions. Why? Because good decision making is an essential skill. There is a tremendous need for good decision makers in today's world. When your students improve their decision making skills, they will increase their value in their future jobs, families, and communities. Making good decisions will prevent us from wasting all our attentions and energy on irrelevant things. However, the daily decisions we make or create our own personal reality, and our decision shape who we are as an individual. So, what do you think? Yes, you should start making good decisions right now.
Focus on positive, because when you focus on problems, you will have more problems. But when you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. The same way, when you focus on negative, you will have more negativity. When you focus on positive, you will have a blast of positivity in your soul. Do you all know Bharati Singh?
Yes, we do.
Yes, exactly. She is a comedian, but she is also the owner of such a beautiful soul. Now tell me one thing. By hearing Bharati Singh, what comes to your mind first?
She's fat.
Hey, stop calling her fat. Even she never felt embarrassed of her body size. She always determined to bring smile on everyone's face. And you just saw, by even taking her name only, we all smile. Isn't it true or not?
Yes, you are right.
Yes.
So stop calling her Moti.
Okay, we will not.
Sorry for that.
So let us practice SOS for thought organization and it helps in time for decision making. So pause for a minute after every hour and observe what you're thinking, what you're doing, and change from negative to positive. Think about all the positive deeds you have done or been done towards you, and you'll feel the change inside yourself.
So, what does this quote say? This says, don't stick on your past, focus on your present. If you are stuck on your past, this will give a negative impact on your present as well as on your future, because you will not be able to give your 100% in your goal, and it will also have a bad impact on your health. and you are not be able to focus on your present. So don't be stuck on past, focus on your present.
This slide says that how you can change our mindset. Sometimes we say negative things instead of saying the positive ones. We say, I don't want to fail. Instead of saying this, we can say that, may I succeed. Thus, changing our mindset to positive, we attract positive energy towards us.
Studies have shown there are certain words that we pay attention to and they change our mindset. So let us remove some negative words to remove the negative attention and energy we are feeling, and we'll see the change in our body, mind, and behavior also. These words are depression, hatred, failure, disease, and many more.
Focus on positive. Now, just like Kritika said to us that Bharti Singh, we all say that she's fat, but in reality, we should think of one positive trait about her. If you think that she manages to make us smile, then we will also be happy inside. And if we see the world in a bad way, we will also attract all the positive inside us. So, focus on positive.
Focus on your goals. Choose, visualize, and focus where you want to stand in next 3 years. Have no extra time at all because an idle mind is a devil's playground. Be careful of each thought, behavior, because even Newton says every action has its own reaction. So let us ask ourselves, Kritika, would you like to help with me?
Yes, sure.
What do you want to accomplish in next 36 months?
I want to crack NEET.
And why do you want to crack NEET?
Because it's my dream and I want to become a professional doctor.
And what are you doing right now to get started on this?
I have started purchasing books and collecting all the study material which is required.
And what are your 6 to 9 months goal?
First, to score good in boards and then complete some of the syllabus of NEET.
You should make a great goal chart and observe your progress. It will help us in maintaining our goal and be focused over there too.
Okay, sure, I will. Thank you.
Now we have seen this long-term solutions. Now let's see short-term solutions on how to focus better.
So our first solution is meditation. Meditation is essential to energy and focus as it allows you to quiet your mind and take control of your thoughts. Once you have control on your thoughts, you will be able to focus your energy on your goal. And once goal is achieved, the people will start to attract towards you. And here comes again, energy flows where attention goes.
Hey, what's that on your head?
Hey, it's on here also.
This sounds very intriguing. Shall I tell you what this is?
Yes.
Okay. So I present to you the meditation chakras. So these are the meditation chakras. Guess which is the strongest one? The red chakra, that is the root chakra. That stands for energy. And what is the weakest? I am the weakest. I stand for balance. And I'm the green chakra. Then we have the violet chakra, that is the crown chakra. It stands for positive thoughts. Then we have indigo, awareness by our eyes. We have the light blue chakra for communication, that's in our voice box. We have the yellow chakra in our abdomen to help us focus. And finally, we have the orange one, that is creativity, in our hands. So I hope you understood that.
Exercise is a necessary component for a healthy lifestyle. It is an ideal tool to maintain our focus and energy too. When we exercise, the adrenaline flowing in our blood makes our heart pump faster and our brain works overtime due to it. And during this time, both our attention and energy are in one direction, and many great ideas are generated during this time.
Here we have yoga. Yoga allows your energy to flow freely. So you can focus, feel more energized, and face whatever comes your way without having to reach for the third cup of coffee.
Here comes music. We all humans, we are fond of music, isn't it? But music isn't just a mode of entertainment for us. When we hear music, we feel happy and positive. Music expands our contributive range, helps us to increase our energy, focus, and can lead to impress insights and breakthroughs. Some people work better in having a bit of music in background and listening songs while in focus mode. Research found that music distracts people from pain and fatigue and promote metabolic efficiency.
Now let's go back into time and see how our survey is validated by these examples.
मैं गदाधारी सबसे विशाल और महान, मैं दुर्योधन, पर क्या तुम जानते हो कि मैं क्यों मारा गया? क्योंकि मैंने हमेशा पांडवों का बुरा चाहा, मैंने उन्हें हमेशा खत्म करना चाहता था, पर अंत में मेरे ही अंत हो गया, क्योंकि मैंने अपने अंदर इतनी नकारात्मक ऊर्जा भर रखी थी कि उस नकारात्मक ऊर्जा ने मुझे ही मार दिया.
Here comes me, the missile man. I am the most loved personalities in the world. Do you remember me? I wanted to become a pilot but got rejected. Instead of finding faults or instead of thinking negative, I didn't lose hope. Every day I promised to myself a promise to live my dream. और फिर पता है क्या हुआ? I became a great scientist and the president of India. And I gave a beautiful quote. To succeed in life and in your mission, you must have a single-minded devotion to your goal.
So, is there anyone who don't know my name? I'm the legend.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Yes, but can you think that even I also faced rejections?
Oh, really?
Yes, exactly. Because I wanted to work with radio, but got rejected because of my heavy voice. But I didn't thought negative. I didn't give up. Instead, I tried in Hindi films, and rest is a history. So, likewise, you should also pay your attention and energy at the right direction to achieve your goal. And there is one more factor due to which I faced rejections. Do you all know that?
Maybe your height?
Yes, exactly. It was my height. And what I did is combine my attention with energy, and then the height of my success is touching the sky.
That's great. Meet me. I am Harshan Mehta. I put my attention into bad things like flooding the public. And in the end, all the bad energy came like lightning onto me. And then, do you know what happened? 7 criminal charges were brought against me. And what's more, I died of a sudden heart attack. So it is indeed true. Energy flows where the attention goes. Leonica, which book are you reading?
Oh, actually, I'm reading The Secret, a self-help book by Rhonda Byrne. It motivates the reader to self-improve themselves, and it's quite empowering. It encourages the readers to visualize and boost their motivation. It also explains the law of attraction. We all should read it. It's quite interesting.
Oh, we'll surely add it to our list. Law of attraction. Right, let me elaborate on that. Law of attraction says if you think positive, you'll attract positive. But if you think negative, you'll attract negative. If you think that I will fail, I cannot do this at any time, then you will not be able to do. But if you think, no, I still have time left, like Vanchika did, I can still study for my exams in 1 week. And then you attract success, prosperity, happiness, health, and all sorts of positive energy.
To make our PPT more attractive and more understandable, here is a poem written by me. So, energy flows where attention goes. To be focused, to achieve your goal. Life is complex is the fact. Your attention is the secret to change it back. Construct a desire to achieve it. All it requires is your attention to and your focus to beat it. Humans will push you back. They distract your way to go back. Ask yourself and follow your path. All is your attention is the direction is to follow the path. No disaster can visit your place. unless or until you invite them as a guest. Make your mind to rise and shine. Just be focused to achieve that shine. Doing multitasking isn't achieve you the goal. So just be focused on your goal. Keep it simple and smile away all the shadows. Don't let your emotions to rule over. It's all your freedom and it's your kingdom. Just turn on the lights to fade off the darkness. You will truly get the destiny. All to believe is just be focused and attentive because
Energy flows where attention goes.
That was beyond mesmerizing, Vanshika. And now we have motivational quotes just like Vanshika is a poet. This poet said that each day you can be a germ and infect people with your negative energy, or you can be a big dose of vitamin C and infuse people with your positivity. It's up to you.
If we think positive, everything will be positive. To get what you really want in life, be clear with your goal, and that's the purpose and the meaning behind it. You can just focus on your energy in that goal, and you will truly get your destiny.
It's time for us to have our respective mentor to bless us with a few words. You have the floor, Ms. Arpita Nagpure.
Thank you, Divyanshi. First of all, I would like to congratulate my wonderful team, Divyanshi, Vanshika, Anusha, Kritika, Neonika. You guys did a fabulous job. And I would like to thank our dear jury member and Anand team to listening us so patiently. So the type of thoughts you hold in your head have a direct impact on the reality you perceive. This includes the severity of aches and pains you experience, as well as how as you gracefully age. So this is why it's vital to always remember to focus on solution, not problems. Look for the good and remain conscious of where you choose to focus your attention and your mental energy. So the team energization has worked very hard towards it and have obtained a good result to explain their research. This 15 days they have worked hard together and under my guidance and have shown a great performance. Kudos to the team and your efforts. Thank you so much.
Thank you for these beautiful words. Just ending our presentation, we would like to give you some references that we picked out our matter from and created this beautiful presentation. Now, I request the jury members to have the floor.
Thank you so much. Wow, I already feel so energized. Thank you so much. Wonderful presentation, team. Can we give them applause, please?
Too good. Stop sharing the screen, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, I request our esteemed member of jury, Ms. Aparna Sahai, ma'am, to please share her valuable inputs regarding the presentation, ma'am.
It was indeed delightful. And well, claps again for you. You introduced your team as the brilliant team. And your subject was energy. You know, energy spreads. Energy brightens, energy shines, energy warms up, energy illuminates. So, you know, the effort Anusha, Kritika, Nayanika, Divyanshi, Vanshika, under the mentorship of Arpita, you've done a brilliant job. Huh? So, and you've done it enthusiastically. And one thing came into my mind. You know, उत्साह को उत्सव की तरह किया आप लोगों ने इसको इतना enthusiastically किया जैसे celebrate कर रहे हैं इसे और मुझे लगता है कि मेहनत भी इतनी की है पर इतनी खुशी खुशी आपने मेहनत की और क्या छोड़ा है इसमें मैं ये सोच रही थी कि आप एनर्जी की बात कर रहे हैं और आप ये चक्रों की बात नहीं कर रहे हाँ अपनी स्पाइनल कॉर्ड में ये जो 7 चक्र होते हैं और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है इस पर ज्यादा पढ़े और इसको प्रैक्टिस करिए क्योंकि ये बहुत ही अमेजिंग चीजें हैं इसको करने की पर उसे आपने पढ़ा और आप वेस्टर्न चीजों को लेकर के आए आप एंशिएंट इंडियन हिस्ट्री को लेकर के आए आप हमारे धर्म ग्रंथों को बीच में लेकर के आए आपने जिस तरह के उदाहरण दिए आप ने दुर्योधन से लेकर के अब्दुल कलाम आजाद को लेकर के अमिताभ बच्चन से लेकर के अर्जुन से लेकर के सारे एग्जाम्पल्स दिए मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई सिर्फ एक करेक्शन करना चाहती हूँ आपने लास्ट में कहा कि वी शुड नॉट बी जर्म वी शुड बी लाइक अ डोज ऑफ विटामिन नो यू आर गोइंग टू बी चैंपियंस It's not a dose of vitamins. People like you, youngsters like you, are going to be champions and who are going to be game changers. The thing is, there are 3600 feelings in human mind. उसमें खास खास तो love, attitude, hatred, daring, goodness, zeal, belief, dislike, commitment, encouragement, creativity, enthusiasm, 3600 होते हैं. जिस तरह से स्काई में, यूनिवर्स में आप देखते हैं कि आकाश में सितारे होते हैं, पर हमको ये लगता है कि पृथ्वी ही रहने के लायक है. दिस इज द अर्थ विच इज ओनली हैबिटेबल प्लेनेट. Similarly, out of these 3600 emotions, you choose what are the things which you would like to live with. It could be love, it could be compassion, it could be leadership, it could be learning. I think three things stand out, and one is learning. You talked about focus, you talked about positive energy. Another thing is love. So learn, love, and lead. So when you lead, you have a team. You create a synergy of these people. Leading does not mean that only one person leads ahead. So that sort of a thing is really very, very amazing. Anyway, I don't want to lecture you people. Maybe I have a sentence or two to say later. But I just want to know that during this internship, did you feel there has been some transformation in you? Were you people like this when you started this, working on this internship? And did this topic make a change in you?
Honestly, before this internship, I was very impulsive. I would jump to my emotions as faster than a spider hopping around, weaving his web. And it was like I can feel myself being patient enough to understand others' view, and I feel positive while working on this. I honestly, with all these research, I even don't study this much for my exams, and it made me happy that I studied about all this. So I feel a great change in my mind.
I'm sure others have also felt the same way. So please keep it activated, strengthen it, magnify your strength, swirl it, If you swirl it, it will increase further. And you talked of goals. So define and refine your goals. And to begin with, set some rituals, Rituals lead to habits, and habits strengthen goals. A ritual could be that I will get up early in the morning, come what may, even if I sleep after a binge of watching whatever show that you are watching, I have to get up at 6 o'clock. So that will be one thing. And read something which energizes you, which makes you happier, and which makes you discover yourself, I'm glad that, when we talk about these things, you talked of these 7 chakras, learn more about it. Also talk about the sheaths. The human body is just, it is the combination of our body, and also, there's something which is alive, which is pran, which is spirit, which is soul. So how do these two combine? How do these create sheaths? There is a sheath which is the body. There is a sheath which is the soul. There's a sheath which affects mental health. I'm sure Jyoti ji knows more about it and she can talk about it. There's also an intellect thing. And then ultimately there is this ultimate happiness, Anand. So discover about these things and go on. I'm happy that you chose this topic, and I congratulate the team, Energizations, and Anon team and YWCA for taking up this subject. Thank you so much, and congratulations once again. Best wishes to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your words have taken the presentation to another level. Thank you so much. Now I request Dr. Jyoti Bajaj ma'am to please share your inputs.
Thank you, Mansi. You feel energized. I would say I feel super energized. The previous presentation we had, I think this was a sequel to the previous one. That was on perspectives. We talked about positive perspectives. We talked about positivity, optimism there. And I thought the conversation, in the same energy and enthusiasm flowed into this presentation also. Very well done, team. Wonderful presentation. Very well thought of and researched. I had written a few points wherein, I wanted some more clarification, but as the presentation progressed, I had answers to almost all the things. And it was really good, wonderful. Like it is said, where you put your energy and attention, it becomes real in your life, and it kind of monopolizes your mind. If we look around us and we interpret what we see as a world of beauty, positivity, possibility, and abundance, then that will trigger positive and optimistic feelings. And if we see a world monopolized by ugliness, selfishness, scarcity, decay, then that will prompt more pessimism and despondency. And like Aparna ma'am said, this positivity is very, very important for our mental health. And believe me, children, mental health, if you I would say, it was said, sane mind in a healthy body. I would say a healthy body with a sane mind. It flows from here. If you have good mental balance, definitely you're going to have a healthy body. So it's very, very important to stay positive, to stay focused. And you said in your presentation, you should focus on solutions and opportunities, not problems. Take it as the key takeaway from this presentation, from this internship. At one place in your presentation, you mentioned a very important tip as start making good decisions. My suggestion, children, here is start making decisions, good or bad. You learn to take the responsibility of the consequences. Eventually, you will reach a place where all your decisions become good decisions. So it is a very, very important life skill, decision making. So learn to take decisions, good or bad. Let it be. We can create a positive synergy, and it will definitely attract more positivity and more optimism. I would want to take your perspective is, you come across so many negative feelings around you in your daily life. There would be people who would come, across to you as a little pessimistic, or with some negative feelings. So practically, how do you think you can channelize this negative energy? I just want your perspective. Think about it. How can you channelize the negative energy more constructively?
Ma'am, may I be allowed to answer this question?
Please, please, and I love your smile. All through your presentation, you carried this beautiful smile, and it made me smile. It was so contagious.
Ma'am, actually, can I answer you?
Everybody, even Vanshika, she read the poem. The poem was very good, Vanshika. You deserve a compliment there. Yeah, Divya.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
I agree.
Ma'am, actually, I can tell you because I do a lot of debating. So in my one of the competitions, the people got very aggressive while they debate. But I was like, "Thank you for your question," and I kept smiling. So they kept throwing negative things at me. They kept challenging me that no, Modi government is bad. You have to agree with me. And I said, "No, ma'am, listen to me." So when I showed that I was calm and I was not paying attention to what they said, because human mind says that they need attention. So if they're not getting attention, they will immediately just ignore that. They will change to a behavior that will get them attention. So my target is to ignore that, not pay attention to the bad things.
Okay. Anybody else would like to comment? Or I leave it to
Also,
Divya? Yeah, Divya.
I read about it, and even in school, it was quite discussed that even all kind of energy needs outlet. So if it's anger, negative, all sort of energy, they need an outlet. Positive, it's like you want to celebrate something with others. For negative, it's like you want to be withdrawn or have someone to listen to you. Or personally, I draw when I'm feeling upset or some other emotions. And my brother used to boxing, and we should have an outlet somewhere or another, have a confidant or someone to just break through the dam.
Very good, Nihanika. I was in fact looking for this point. Children, it is very, very important to express. It is a natural thing to have emotions, both positive and negative, but you don't have to delve into negative emotions so strongly. It's very, very important to use your energy constructively. You can indulge in a physical activity, like Neonica says, she goes for boxing. So that is a way to vent out your negative energy. Try to have people around you who you feel comfortable with, who you think give you more positive energy. You could indulge in activities of your choice. Develop a hobby. When I take sessions and when I'm talking to the children, a simple question like, what is your hobby? That takes people off guard. Do I really have a hobby? Even parents do not know what their kids are into or what they're interested in. So, my dear children, please develop a hobby. It is very, very important to have some me time in the day. When you have time for self-reflection, when you have time to actually wear out all the negative thoughts and take in more of positive energy. So that was my takeaway, which I wanted to share with you. Yes, Anusha wants to say something.
Yes,
I see her
ma'am.
raising her
Actually,
hand.
I just want to add one thing, that negative is everywhere. You just see everywhere negative. If you are participating in something, some other child is jealousing with you. But it depends on you that how you find positivity in your area. So negativity is everywhere. It depends on you that how you find positivity, and you just have to focus on your positivity, not on negativity. Yes, ma'am. Just want to add this.
Yeah, Parna ma'am, we are back to perspectives.
Yeah, but you know what? All you have said something very significant, that take decision, which is very important. And what Divyanshi has said and Vanshika has said about negative energy, practice commitment and not complain. When you practice commitment, it creates energy. But when we complain, it leaks energy. So, well, problem is before you. Like Divyanshi said, she debated and she kept calm. So, it should be a wind and storm approach. Like wind, I blow. And like storm, I hit because I have a strong argument, because I have a strong commitment, because I have a strong conviction. So that is very, very important. Create transparency, and also, the physical exercise, the expression is very, very important. Do try to play something, even if you find pets on the street, make friends with them, run with them, play with them. And I think this kind of commitment and this kind of strengthening your energy, practice these 5 F's, I say. Learn to be friendly, that creates positive energy. Learn to be fair, friendly, fair. Learn to be firm, and learn to be flexible, and learn to be frank. I think if you've learned these 5 F's, frank, flexible, firm, fair, and friendly, this is positive energy. You are going to be a champion, and you are going to be a river of energy, and you'll always shine. Thank you so much. All the
Thank
best.
you so much, Aparna ma'am. I wish I could write down your golden words about the commitment, about the friendship and everything. Thank you so much. Thank you once again, our esteemed jury, our mentor, our team, and Anon team. Thank you once again for the wonderful evening.
Pleasure.
And
Pleasure.
wishing you all the best.
Thank you.